Word. Picked up this Strikes and Spares. Gonna do a little history and some gameplay. Y'all ready? Episode 28 and a half, Arcade Bottom Feeders, if you're keeping track. This is a pinball I picked up in a trade. Home use only. We got the original paperwork, documented home use only. The person we picked this up from was a widow of an operator. And they bought this for their family and brought it home in 1995. Only 750 of these were made, and they played it. I haven't looked. I should have looked up how many plays have been on it.
Right.
Give you a number, but they said the last couple of years, 2-3 years, no one played it much. They had a little arcade in their basement. Used to have a time traveler. I wish I was there to get that one. They had Ghostbusters when I was there. A nice
Elvira.
Ghosts and Goblins. Oh yeah, the Elvira. Unfortunately, didn't get an opportunity to pick that one up. Would have offered cash on the barrelhead fast. Or sold something by that puppy. In fact, she had a blanket over it, and I tried to move to look at it, and she kind of moved it back on me. I'm like, oh, okay. She said her daughter was getting that, so the daughter spoke up. She probably looked it up and realized it's a $6 grand, $5 grand.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, you might have saw in the previous episode, kind of pulled out the paperwork a little bit, but yeah, it's just what you'd get if you just bought it back in '95. The flyer, you know, your warning before starting your game. I guess where to put your balls. Everybody needs to know where to put your balls correctly. I actually did that without looking at this flyer, so I kind of guessed. It wasn't set up like that. Anyway, yeah. A couple Mylar bags that probably had chips.
Parts.
Parts. Oh, what's in this guy? More paperwork. I find the bill of sale. Dear customer, congratulations. You selected a Gottlieb. This is awesome. The finest quality pinball machine. In fact, because we were convinced Gottlieb is a superior product, we have the confidence to provide you with the best protection in the industry. He manufactures parts for replacement warranty for 90 days.
That's it?
90 whole days.
Wow.
That's sweet. Got the stuff to send in. So this one isn't insured.
It's probably never been pulled out of that envelope.
That is awesome. There's a little sticker on the bottom. That's crazy. There probably is a bill of sale in there. I wouldn't be surprised.
You got a fuse kit too, and
all your attention stuff that just gets tossed. Ooh, instruction page. That's awesome. No bill of sale. Oh yeah, the fuse kit. It's full and intact. Yeah, documented home use only. We should have had her sign an affidavit. Anyway, I have to resort to some gameplay shortly. What else is in here? Oh, there's that fuse kit you spoke of. I don't know if this circuit board extraction tool. I've never seen one of these. Anyone else?
I don't know.
In the industry?
I'm sure.
Tells you how to insert the tool to release circuit board support locking tab.
How to insert your tool.
I usually use a pair of pliers, but evidently they made a tool. Remember, you know how to. I know what they're talking about now. Push some tabs down. Get that board off.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tab pusher downer.
A tab pusher downer. Perfect. All right, well, I guess we'll set up for some gameplay. And
It's bowling. A little shuffle bowling.
yeah, so do you want to address that?
Oh, it's a pinball, obviously, but pinballers don't consider it pinball, evidently, according to the research.
It's not typical.
Because it's basically Gottlieb saw a market for a in-home shuffle bowler pinball size, and that's basically what this is. And it's actually a pretty sweet game. You got 3 different modes. Oh, wait a minute. Are we going to talk about this now, or before we enter?
Well, we'll show gameplay, but I mean, we don't need to do tournament mode.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll just show
there's 3 different modes, which kind of breaks it all up and gives you options. Of course, you have your classic mode, which is called
We'll get into that.
Oh, we're good. Might as well go ahead.
Please select.
Well, I was gonna move in for a better view, but
anyway, you have the option of a tournament where basically your players chip in $2. Now we're gonna get nice and loud. And a dog goes to the pot. And for that week, if you got the best score, you win the tournament and get whoever played that week on location the amount of money. Like right now, if I would win the tournament this week, I would get $240. Okay, you get also the option of the game modes of regulation, flash, and strike 90. Of course, regulation is bowling. You want to knock down 300 pins. There's awesome animations, good sounds, nice little light show. Probably gonna throw some LEDs into this guy, kind of brighten it up.
got one bulb out.
There's one bulb out. Yeah, that's one thing. Pick this up, fully operational. I mean, the only thing wrong with it is the bulb was out. My wax the play field.
Yeah, it was a little dirty, I guess.
And obviously, I turned up the volume just so it don't matter. Pretty loud.
And like we were saying, it gets kind of a bad rap, but if you have a lineup.
Oh, exactly. That's a great point. It is a kind of a one-trick pony, as they say, but there's only 750 made. It's a lot of fun, and if you have a lineup, where you're not just focused solely on playing that.
If this was your only pinball, you would be screwed.
Yeah, you get annoyed. I mean, it get old quick, but it's great competition between friends or a party of friends, and also, from what I read, most people, like if you have a gang of people over, they're going to gravitate towards this because it's easy. You don't have a bunch of rule sets that you got to learn before you play.
True.
You have to hit this ramp to do this, to, start this multi-ball mode. It's bowling, which, as the dude said, no quotes?
The dude abides?
Oh, yeah, definitely does that. But don't ever, ever go over the line, Smokey. Alright, let's do some gameplay.
Alright, set this up.
Word, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for gameplay.
Here we go.
Please select now. Please select now.
Remember, that's a breathing.
Oh, terrible. I'm going to remind myself to go slow because this game, you can get really quick, really fast. I'm going to kind of space your shots out and aim for the rollovers. There's 2 rollovers per pin.
The balls are also bigger and oversized, which you like.
You probably like that. I don't know about myself. That's the meatball. I play a lot of softball, and I like spaghetti.
Just to remind you, your mouth is like right on the microphone.
I'm so close to the mic. Ooh, that's right. Yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You see the beautiful perfection of a strike. Oh, There's a double. Bask in the ambiance of my skill, one-handed bowling. What are you laughing at, Matt? Don't mess up my
This is the talent
banter.
in action.
Ah, see, he had to ruin my fucking
That's why I
turkey,
laughed.
little bastard.
Don't cuss.
I didn't.
You did.
I said one little word. It's okay. Don't listen, just feel the gameplay. I need to slow down. This is a terrible score. I'm in my 7th frame. Oh.
That was bad.
Alright. I'm gonna call this one. This is gonna be a strike. If it's not a strike, I owe Matt $100.
All right, now this is a good opportunity to tell
Double
the
or
audience.
nothing? Double or
No.
nothing on that.
This is
Oh.
a good opportunity to tell
Okay.
the audience about a 17.
Here's something I've learned. I've owned this game for 2 weeks.
Show
And
us your hands first.
And here's how I hope to pick up the 7-10 split. What you want to do is let it roll all the way down your flipper and actually knock it off the gutter wall here and hit this first rollover. Or it doesn't really matter. As long as you knock it off that gutter wall, it'll
Or,
knock
you can
the
do
other
it off
pin over.
either side, too.
either side, but I'm a righty, so this is what I shall attempt. I doubt if I can do it live on camera, but...
Oh, so close.
Damn, of
That
course.
is a cool feature, though, in this game. How else would you
Oh.
get a 7-10 split?
Yeah, it's next time in the workout. We'll show multiple games. I'm sure everyone is sitting at the edge of their seat waiting for more bowling. Right, dude?
I agree. If they
Oh.
watch this long, they'll watch another game.
This is difficult. Now, I'm actually going to have to go to the left side. So what you really should do if you own this pin, because you want to get equal workouts per flipper, is alternate. But you can also do what I do and actually do what a real bowler would do and move to the left side of the lane and try to hit that right side pin.
Well, that's also something we haven't talked about at all. Like you can choose which ball on which flipper at
Right,
any
yeah.
time.
Basically what you do is you flip the flipper and it releases the ball on either side of the lane. And then you want it to let it roll down and control it with your flipper, hopefully aim for the center pin and knock them all down, of course.
So
Sounds easy, but
You
it's
wanna-
not.
you want to use the left side at any time. You just flip that left flipper and then bowl from that side. The
Right.
right side, same.
So, but most people go with their dominant hand, like Matt, all the time, especially when he goes to bed.
Hey, my forearm hurts from the hockey game.
Oh, yeah, we got open ice tonight for the multi-midway cab. It's an excellent hockey game. If you've never played it, I recommend it. The Blues won with Brett Hull. 119. That's not a real good score, but I have hit 234. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm closer than I ever am talking, so I probably sound more menacing than ever.
You're
Right?
the worst talent ever. All right, let's get another
Vote.
game. Let's see your 300.
Okay. Let me see if I can get in a little groove here. I'm not going to demonstrate the other modes of the game because
Please select now.
I haven't played them extensively enough. It's the reason.
Please select now.
Well, this is probably what most people play. So.
Right, it's traditional bowling. And looking through the camera right now, I can see the glare on the back on the glass. So this would benefit from one of those little guards, the DMD guards, so you don't see a double vision. Well, I've been drinking too, so that could be why I'm seeing double vision. Didn't release it. Oh, I gotta pick my mode still. And if you want 2 players, what you do before you pick your mode right there is go ahead and hit the start button again, and we can play 2 to 4 players.
If you're still sticking around, go ahead and throw the video a like. Let us know you're still here.
He just has to beg for everything. Even, you know.
And if you think Mike is like the best talent ever, go ahead and subscribe.
Don't overload us with subscriptions. We cannot handle over 1,000. If we get over 1,000, then we might make money, and that would be a travesty.
Oh, dear Lord. We might make $25 a month for some parts.
Right. If we buy parts, then all these games would be working.
Then
and
we're going to have more videos, more work.
And we'll invite you over to play, maybe. Depends on how close you are to St. Louis.
I'm down for an arcade party.
Who wants to party at the arcade party?
Left, they just now click.
Whatever, my singing is phenomenal. You should hear me rap. Anybody? Anybody?
I think you did rap in another video. We were mad the next day when I posted it.
Whatever.
You don't know, I embarrassed myself.
He's just a hater. To the extreme, I rock mic like a vandal, light up stage like a tump in a candle. Rolled in my 5.0. Rag top down so my hair can't blow. That music is owned by Suge Knight. Give him props, unfortunately. This is the worst bowling game I've played ever.
So do you have any final thoughts on the game while you're bowling last frames?
It's fun. It's a great game. I'm enjoying it. I'm a bowler though. I love the Big Lebowski, and it looks. I like the feel of it. You feel like you are actually bowling to a certain extent, besides, you know, moving your arm back and forth.
Getting sore.
It's got a good look. The rewards are optimal. When you hit a strike, you get that nice little light show. You combine strikes, you get turkeys that gobble at you.
Probably not something you're going to play all night, but you're definitely going to give it a rotation.
Yeah, definitely. Like I mentioned before, if you have people over, your non-pinheads are definitely going to gravitate towards it because it looks simple. Because it is somewhat simple. It's bowling, but it's a lot harder than it looks. Because if you saw Matt bowl earlier, it'd been like your 5-year-old with those bellows in the gutters.
I actually hit a game where I scored 33 points.
That's where he's at mentally, 33. Oh man, at least I'm over 100. See if I can hit a strike. My highest score in this game is 234. You can believe me or not. Oh, got robbed of my spare even. That's it, boys and girls, though. Strikes and spares. What did you think about that video? You should have some thoughts. Or watch this one if I wasn't in it. I better have been in that video. If I wasn't, you better subscribe, and I'll be in that video. Bye.